here with Kean head coach Neil Iavero, Rob Salvatore, Dan Riceley, and Lucas White after their unbelievable 4-3 Game 1 Super Regional victory over Salve Regina. Coach, opening statement.
I mean, the opening statement is I think both teams know what they're dealing with. Okay, we're dealing with someone that has a 20-game winning streak. They're considered the hottest team in the country. They do a lot of things well offensively, defensively. They have arm after arm after arm that can come in the game, start the game, relieve, short relief. So you've got to beat these guys. They're not going to beat themselves. And, we talked about this all week. Whatever the combination is, like we can't get down. If we would have lost that game, we would have bounced back tomorrow and been ready to try to spend all day here. So we're dealing with a very top opponent. We have a lot of respect for them. And, just talking about the game, I remember back in 2007 when we had beaten Chapman in California after Game 2, and we should have won the game by a lot more. We made a lot of mistakes on the bases, and I was like freaking out on them in the outfield about, adding to the lead and not giving away outs and runs. And I'm in that mode right now because I think we shot ourselves in the foot a lot today. We had people on the bases. I think we had some at-bats where we could have had more quality at-bats. I think we just fisted some balls and put it in play softly when I think we could have had some better at-bats. And I think the team needs to know that we're here to play, and these little things are going to matter. And we always talk about staying the course. We don't want one person to be the person that's doing it all the time. The production's got to come from anywhere in that lineup, any guy that comes on that mound. And you see we run a freshman out there today in that spot, and most people would think you're crazy for doing that. And this young man keeps going out there and just battling and battling. So as good as a game that he pitches, he hears from me that he had 4 walks and a hit batter. Like, he probably could have finished that game if we didn't give up some of those at-bats. And I want him to know he's out there for a reason. He's out there. That was the same way it was when Kevin was here. And so he battled that, a very tough lineup. He's navigating, 5 lefties in a lineup, which is a tough lineup to deal with. They get balls in play. They don't strike out that much. And again, our defense is the difference. We made a lot of good plays. We didn't give them extra outs. And then, when it gets to late in the game, we just needed to keep that game close as long as possible. And like I told the team after the game, like, Rob was our best pitcher last year. All right, there's nothing wrong with Rob in the sense of him being out there, except he's been limited all year, coming off some injuries. So it's been a while since he's been out there. So I just got to get him in the right spot. And we knew, having 4 or 5 lefties in the lineup, this would have been a really good spot. There's nobody we got that has more heart, that'll go out there and pitch and battle, win, lose, or draw. He comes from Cranford. All they did is win in high school. He's used to nothing but winning. And so him getting those key outs at the end of the game and just keeping that close was key. And then to this young man, Daniel, who gave away in that bat early in the first inning when he bounced and played with 2 guys on. Like, he in that at-bat, he could have gave that up. He battled and battled. He fouled a tough pitch off. And he hung around the at-bat to get a pitch that he can get in play. And thank God he got it in play when no one was playing. So we live to go tomorrow now.
Lucas, held it down, 7 2/3, 124 pitches, 5 Ks. It seemed to be set the tone again for another regional. Just talk about your performance out there.
My plan really just going in there was to execute pitches, get swings and misses when I needed to, pitch to contact when I needed to, and I had all my stuff today, and everything was working, so it was good
Rob,
overall.
Rob, you came in a relief situation, seemed to just hold it down, got the win. Just talk about how you're feeling. I know you haven't pitched in about a month, but
I'm just thrilled to be back, to be honest. That's first and foremost. But I just wanted to go out there and compete. I wanted to give our offense a chance to win, and I knew if I was able to have a quick inning that our offense would have momentum. And like I said, I just wanted to get that defense into the dugout and give them a chance. And they picked me up as much as I picked them up. So I was just happy to be back again.
Dan, I think Kim quoted you the player of the game for today. Walk off, and then obviously a big play at first. Obviously, there were points where it looked like we could have been down, and we kind of just were like, stay the course. Just talk about, guys around you and talk about your play today.
I mean, the team we have, it's special. I mean, no matter how much we're down, I mean, there's always a chance as we know we can fight, especially getting into extras. I knew we would always have a chance, and we just got runners on at the right time, and I got it done.
I'll start with you, Lucas. Obviously, you pitched a great game, but how about the guys behind you, the defense behind you, in so many key spots? You also saw JT Brucey come in a big spot and hit. What was that like, all these key role players?
It's just phenomenal. I have a great defense behind me. I'm lucky to have that. I mean, they all make plays, outfield, infield, great catching, and I mean the lineup. The lineup's just amazing. I mean, going out there facing a tough pitcher with around 114 strikeouts, 115, and putting up runs like that, it's phenomenal.
And for you, Dan, obviously you get the hit in the key spot. What were you seeing throughout the game? You're seeing one guy who's dealing and getting a couple strikeouts. You knew it was going to be a tough matchup the whole time with every pitcher you were seeing. What got you to that final at-bat to really catch up to that final pitch?
I just realized throughout the whole game they were using a lot of all-speed against me, and that's how pitchers have been working against me recently. So I kind of just wanted to keep fouling off and work until I got a pitch that I could handle, and I just got a pitch that somehow dropped, thank God.
And for you, Rob, we talked about the key role players. Talk about another guy out in right field, Justin Teixeira, some key catches out there. The one sliding grab late when Basilicata's in. What was that like? Again, infield does it, but the outfield there too.
I mean, Tex has been phenomenal in right field all year. Just to see him make a play like that and keep us in it, and it could have been a game-saving play. It was phenomenal, and I'm thrilled for him, and I'm happy that he was able to make a play like that.
Neil, what's the message into tomorrow with a team that's definitely going to bring their best in one or two games tomorrow?
Well, like I told our guys after the game, like we're battle tested. We're on like 6 or 7 2 9-inning games that we're used to playing. Like this is normal territory for us, and we're not going to look fancy doing it. Our job is to keep the game close, and you could tell a lot how a team plays under pressure when games are close. We've been doing this since day one. In any game that we've played most of the time where we've gotten runs, it's been the other team making some errors or walking us, and we get a key hit. We're used to being in this spot. So we're very comfortable when we're uncomfortable, if that makes any sense. And so you'll see the dugout. There's no panic in there. I mean, yesterday we did a segment in practice on defense where we literally changed the situation every single play or two to have them moving around, man on first, second and third, just moving around, creating a cluster to get their minds focused quickly and just get reset on what's got to happen. So I'm confident that our group will be ready, and we know we got a damn good opponent that we're playing. We have a lot of respect for them. And we'll see what tomorrow brings.